Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty. She was a well-known internet sensation. She was a mother to a loving daughter. She was a wife, a sister, a friend, and herself a daughter. She was a kind, peaceful, loving person who was well known in the Atlanta area. But today, and unfortunately, the tiger that roared so loudly is no longer, because Tiger Booty was found mysteriously dead on a trip to West Africa, sponsored by a billionaire. IG model Tiger Booty dies mysteriously in Ghana hotel room after being flown out by African billionaire for a paid vacation. Now, we all know what that means. And she was known to fly out to other locations such as Dubai and other places around the world. And let's read here. Who was Tiger Booty, and what was her cause of death? Age, Instagram, net worth, and more. Recently, Tiger Booty, who is also known as I Am Tiger, who was trending after the rumors of her sudden passing, which surfaced online. She is a famous Atlanta model who is reportedly on a visit to Ghana. It is now known as what has happened to her exactly. It is not known as what it should have read. So let's move on. Following the news of her demise, many of her followers on social media are paying her tributes. There are rumors and speculations which are surfacing on social networking sites. Tiger Booty, real name is Dasani Williams, who is a popular social media influencer. She is from the United States of America. It has been confirmed by sources that she is a mother and she has a loving daughter with her husband. She is not having any Wikipedia page. So basically, according to the source right here, she has a daughter, which we've seen, and she has a husband. So she's married. So I'll say just one thing. I did a story recently about the young lady who met up on Bumble to meet up with an older white man. And I truly believe that that was a money transaction. So I'm saying this to say, these women who are meeting up with these men who are going to exotic locations, you guys need to be prepared. Well, whether it is a domestic meetup or an exotic location as where Tiger Booty went for, you need to have a chaperone with you. You need to have someone there who is act as a security person, a bodyguard, a chaperone. You need to have another individual there with you. If you're going to do this, and many women are going to exchange money, going to exchange their bodies for money, bodies for favors, you need to make sure that you're not in the room with these men alone. You need to make sure that you're not taking a vacation alone where you're going to be treated in a way that you did not think that you would be treated. And let me explain that to you, what I mean by that. In the case of Tiger Booty, she tried to contact the United States Embassy in Ghana. Now, if she tried to contact an embassy in Ghana, it's safe to say that she was in some type of trouble. And what these women do not realize that on these trips, and what Cola Booth spelled out so clearly, is that you're going to meet up with these men. So they're paying you. But many times it's going to go in a way that you never thought. It's not going to be the one on one tryst that you may think. Because what they would do a lot of times is that they're going to bring friends along, buddies along, and they're going to expect you to do all of them. In Tiger Booty's case, it's speculated that she was drugged. Now her family cannot get the body back. They're having very difficulty locating the body, even getting it back. Now, if he's a South or Nigerian billionaire, it tells me that he has ties to the government. And they probably would never know what exactly happened to her. But I'm going to surmise that she was most likely drugged or slipped something in her drink. And this was to make her drowsy. So it can be some sort of a gangbang. And these stories are tragic. Many people may have less sympathy because of what some women choose to do. I think that times are hard, but I do wonder, why can't you just get a regular job? You have to wonder. If you had a husband, I mean, what's up with that? Was he okay or comfortable with his wife going to other countries, meeting up with men? I mean, that kind of like, is, I'm wondering, okay, what's up with that? That's like a strange to me. Most men would not be comfortable with that chosen line of profession for their significant other. But this is an arrangement in which I guess they had. But then again, if you're being flown out there to Ghana, and if he knows what she's doing, or maybe they were separated, who knows? Still, if you're getting paid $10,000, 20,000, 50 grand, why don't you just take part of that money? Or let's say if you got paid 50,000 by an African billionaire, which is nothing to them, then why don't you take the $5,000 and pay for someone? Pay for someone to act as security. This is the biggest mistake that these women are making, is that they are allowing themselves to go alone on these trips, or to be alone with strange men who they are meeting on dating sites. So that should be a lesson, that if you're going to do this particular exchange, then have have a, let's say, a personal security person with you who can be there, who can in some way act as a deterrent in case something goes south. Now, from what I've read about her, she was a very nice person, a very nice lady, very gentle, very loving, just trying to make extra money. But sometimes people go about it the wrong way. And sometimes when they're that trusting, which she was, if you're going there to a foreign country alone by yourself, you're being very naive. You're being very trusting. That can be a very deadly combination. And you're putting yourself in a very unsavory position. It's almost like they're going to take another chance. They've been lucky so far, but they think the luck is going to extend when eventually it runs out. So sometimes it's better. I mean, a quick trip, $10,000, 20,000, 30 grand. Now, look at what happened to your family now. Your family's devastated. Look at what you've done to your daughter now. Look at friends are mourning and grieving. Everyone knows exactly what you were doing. Family cannot even get the body back. This probably will never ever be solved. This Ghana or this African billionaire, he's going to have ties and connections to the upper echelons of the government. With billions, you can easily pay a lot of people off. And her family may never, ever get the body back. It wouldn't surprise me that if they cremated the body, all because you're chasing waterfalls, you're chasing quick money. And unfortunately, she ended up paying the ultimate price. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Sin Beyond and Through with Monty. And I will see you all beyond and through.